Alright guys, welcome back to Son of Scotland TV. Unfortunately, we will not be welcoming football back this weekend because the football has been postponed. It's been postponed in Scotland, England, Wales, and to be honest, I don't even know why it exists in Northern Ireland because it's so fucking bad. But it's been postponed in Northern Ireland too. And I guess the only positive out of all this, if you're a Rangers fan, you're getting to delay another 4-0 humping. But apart from that, most people want to see football this weekend. Most people want to see football every weekend. It's probably the main reason for life when you think about it. You get through the week just so you can get to the weekend and see your team in action. But the reason why we're not getting that is because the Queen is dead. Queen Elizabeth II passed away on Thursday night. And I seen Ryan118 make a video about this. And he basically says that he's never been afraid to get political. And he is going to give his thoughts and he's going to be truthful about politics and stuff like this. And he doesn't care who he offends or if he gets cancelled. And then he went on to say absolutely nothing for 15 minutes. All he kept saying was people mourn in different ways. When in reality, most people from his fan base ain't going to be mourning. They're going to be celebrating, which I've actually seen over the weekend, over the last couple of days on Twitter and stuff like that, which is absolutely disgusting. So, yeah, my thoughts on the Queen. Do I like the Queen? Do I like the royal family? No, not really. Do I support them? No. Do I consider them my Queen? Do I consider them my royal family? No. But at the end of the day, I'm not a fucking scumbag. Therefore, I am not going to take pleasure in someone dying. I'm not going to celebrate someone dying. That shit is beneath me. Rest in peace, the Queen. If there's a minute's silence, I would observe it. I have no hatred or anything like that towards the Queen. Don't know the Queen. Never met her personally. So why would I have anything, why would I have, why would I care? Why would I celebrate someone's death like that? Why would I feel so strongly? To me, she's just a woman who has a lot of power, has a lot more money than I do. And it's really that simple. You know what? She's dead. It sucks, but it ain't going to get me down. I don't have to mourn over it. It hasn't really bothered me at all. When I heard about it, I was like, well, that sucks for her. That sucks for her family. Then I moved on. So yeah, am I a big fan of the Queen? No. But am I going to disrespect the Queen? Am I going to disrespect anybody that died? Am I going to be an absolute cunt or scumbag? No. And I've got no problem saying rest in peace the Queen. I've got no problem saying rest in peace anyone that dies because I'm not a horrible person. But Ryan118 made a video and he just refused to state that. He didn't even on the previous video, he didn't even state the reason. He couldn't even bring himself to say the Queen is dead. Why is that so controversial? Why is that such a problem? I tell you why, because if he said rest in peace the Queen, if he did anything that wasn't negative towards the Queen, half of his subscribers would probably unsubscribe. They'd be in the comments. They'd be calling him all sorts. They would turn on him. So therefore, he has to pretend, the world has changed. I mean, why is it so difficult to say the Queen has passed away or the Queen is dead? Like, for him, he couldn't bring himself to say it. And, he makes it as if he's being edgy or something. He's being hard. Oh, I'm not afraid to get political on this channel. Then he said 15 minutes of nothing. People mourn in different ways, suggesting that Celtic fans are mourning in different ways. Celtic fans aren't fucking mourning, right? Celtic fans are probably celebrating this. Not all of them, but there'll be a lot of Celtic fans that are happy about this. They'll be making jokes about it, bragging about it. They'll be loving life. So I seen Shamrock Rovers. I seen a tweet on Twitter, Shamrock Rovers in the Europa League game, and the fans are chanting, Lizzie's in a box. Nah, Lizzie's in a box. Like, how fucking disgusting can you be? Like, what an absolute scumbag. How can you chant something like that and not realise that makes you the fucking scum of the earth? I don't care who's dead. I don't care who's passed away. Even if it's someone I hate, if it's my worst enemy, I'm above that. To fucking celebrate someone's death like that, it says more about you than it does about the person that died. And people will talk about, Queen Elizabeth and stuff that Britain's done in the past. And you know what? I've never came out here and says that Britain's clean and all this stuff. Never have said that. Never will say that. Yeah, does Britain have a bit of a dark history? Yes. But has Britain done some good things for the world? Yes, let's be real. It's not all bad. But yeah, these people will come out and they'll try and paint the Queen as a bad person, yet they're literally at football games and they're chanting and celebrating, and it's fucking disgusting, celebrating someone's death like that. Absolutely unreal. So those people are sick in the head. And fuck it. If I was standing right now, I would knock them out, man. I swear to God, that's that's absolutely foul. Do I consider myself British? No. But do I accept I'm British? Yes. Born on the British Isle, Scotland is part of the British Island, so yeah, no, I don't consider myself British, but am I British? Yes, that's an undeniable fact. Celtic fans born in Scotland, guess what? You're British too. That's what it is. You might not like it, but it's a fact, right? So just fucking accept it. And I, personally, for me, I think the games should have went ahead this week. I don't think football should have been cancelled. I would have liked to have seen a full fixture list of football throughout the country, throughout the UK. And I feel like I think that would have been a better way to go about it. Like, sometimes they say when someone dies, the show must go on. And I feel like that would have been the best thing to do. But the issue with that is they couldn't have. Could you imagine if they actually went ahead and they tried to do a minute silence at Celtic Park? It would have been embarrassing. You would have at least half the stadium celebrating, chanting. They would have booed the minute silence straight. So yeah, because we've got fucking arseholes, maybe that could be another reason why the football's cancelled, because people just don't know how to behave. So yeah, no, I'm not having it. Ryan118 saying that Celtic fans want to mourn in different ways. You guys don't want to fucking mourn, right? You are celebrating this. You are loving this. So just, not having that at all. So final thoughts. Do I care about the Queen? No. Do I care about the royal family? No. But am I going to be a scumbag? Am I going to celebrate someone's death? Am I a sick individual? No. Now, that's all I've got to say about the Queen and stuff like that. And Ryan fucking 118, what a knob, man. Seriously, making it as if he's he's being controversial. He can't even say rest in peace the Queen, because he knows his fan base is going to turn on him. Like, well, what a dick. Even the video he made the other night, he kept referring, the world has changed. How hard is it to say someone's dead? I mean, it's not hard at all. I mean, I just said it literally there. I could say it 10 times in a row. It's not hard. But for him, it was hard. Then he just wants to make it as if Celtic fans have just got different ways of mourning. No, Celtic fans have got different ways of fucking celebrating, mate, right? Get it right. Anyway, as for I tell you what, at least I've always sort of preferred Ryan118's content over CJ Novo, but at least CJ Novo doesn't get political. At least he just ignores all this stuff and doesn't make any comments on it. Ryan118 will actually make comments on it and pretend he's being like edgy, that he's being truthful and he's getting like straight to the point, when in reality he's just skipping over everything. He's literally just saying the world has changed and we're mourning in different ways. Fuck that shit. Anyway, in terms of the fixtures, now this weekend's have been cancelled. The Queen will be getting buried on the 19th. That is next Monday. Therefore, I'm not sure if next weekend's fixtures will go ahead. The only problem is they kind of have to. Now, the rest, some of the fixtures could be fit in before the World Cup, but the problem is, for Hearts, Rangers and Celtic, they don't have any free midweek time. There's no free midweek slots available to put these postponed games in. From this point onwards, they've got football at the weekends, and then it's midweek European games. Now, the only midweek where there is not a European game is between the 15th of October and the 22nd of October. But the problem is the Premier Sports Cup quarter-finals being played in there. So that's not an issue for Hearts because they've been knocked out, but Rangers and Celtic are both in it. Therefore, they can't even play a league game on that date. Now, that means they're either going to have to just play the league game after the World Cup in January or something like that, in the new year, or they could just postpone the Premier Sports quarter-finals and just push the cup back. I mean, they could do that and then fit the league games in there. I think, personally, that would probably be the best thing to do. Either way, the Premier Sports Cup isn't going to finish till after the World Cup finishes, till we come back in January. I think the final is going to be in February, so I think the best thing to do would be to push the Premier Sports Cup quarter-finals back and don't have it during that week between the 15th and 22nd of October, and then just play the postponed Premier League games in there. But that's just this week's postponement. If they postpone next week's with the funeral and all that stuff taking place, then I mean it could get really complicated. There's 2 sets of fixtures that they're going to have to squeeze in somewhere, and it's going to be tough, guys. It's going to be difficult. So I don't know what they're going to do. Personally, for me, man, I would just play on, have a minute's silence, slap a black armband on if you want to do that, and yeah, and just play football. Partly Queen was a big sports fan anyway, so you know what, she'd probably want the football to continue, so that's what I would do. But don't worry, guys. Ryan118 says people are going to starve this week because there's no football. They're not going to be able to pay for their milk. What a fucking clown, man. Not going to be able to pay for their milk. If anybody can't pay for their milk, come contact me and I'll PayPal you £1.29. You can buy yourself a 2 litre carton of milk. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Just postpone all this year's fixtures because Hearts are playing pish anyway, so it would save me from watching us get beat every single week. I'm sick of it. Anyway, that's it. No football for a while, and yeah, last but not least, rest in peace the Queen. There you go. I don't care who falls out me, unsubscribe if you want. I don't give a fuck. So there you go, Ryan. It wasn't hard. That's all Ryan118 had to say. He didn't have to make, multiple feds and jump around the subject for like 20 minutes on each occasion. Rest in peace some old woman that died. It's really that simple. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.